Fuck, bro. Alright, I'm gonna make this quick just because I don't want to edit this video. Basically, I just wanted to come on here and vent a little bit because I'm not in therapy anymore. Nah, but the thing is, I really truly have a passion for making YouTube videos and a whole bunch of other things like sewing, skating, programming, drawing, making art in general, fashion design, sewing. I was just thinking today, I just went out and I skated in my front in my driveway for the first time in like a couple weeks, probably maybe a month even. I was skating like shit, obviously, because I'm washed, but the fuck, bro, and I'm gonna have to edit. I was skating right, and I was skating like shit, and I couldn't help but think, wow, like for what purpose am I serving to myself and my personal growth being out here? Like, what is the reason I'm out here? Like, what do I gain from being outside, skating, trying to kick up and not landing it, right? That was probably the first time I have ever thought that about skateboarding. I've thought that about many other things, specifically playing video games, because, you know, sometimes you're on at 5 in the morning playing those shitty Roblox games, those tycoons, fucking grow a garden bullshit, and you're like, what am I doing with my life, right? But this time it was different because this was truly something I'm passionate about and I love doing, and I have been doing for the past like 5 or 6 years, right? Since I was 13, now I'm 19, that's 6 years. Jesus Christ, I'm old, bro. But I'm not. That's the thing, is I'm not. But I was skating right, and I was like, what reason am I out here? Like, sure, I'm having fun, but this is not something I want to pursue. This is not something I want to do for the rest of my life. I mean, it is something I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's not something that I probably can do for the rest of my life because other things get in the way. Like life, work, money, shit like that. I don't even want to get into that right now. I probably never will, but you know, it's something you can't change, right? It's something that's out of your control. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, well, I'm not sitting, I'm skating. I'm skating this fucking ledge and I can't do a single trick on it because it's broken, fucked up. But I'm like, bro, why am I doing this? And that was the first time I ever thought that about skateboarding. Because skateboarding was always the one thing that I would do to escape. Like, if God forbid there was somebody screaming, yelling, maybe punching in the house, I would just go outside and I would fucking skate. Alone or with friends, whatever. I would call it my friends, and we would just skate. And in like middle school, early high school days, I would mob with my friends wherever the fuck we wanted to go. We would just mob and we would skate all day, 8, 9, 10 hours, not get tired once, just keep fucking skating, throwing ourselves downstairs, throwing ourselves on ledges, breaking fucking arms, breaking limbs. And now it's just like I go outside 30 minutes, I'm sweating, I'm fucking parched, I'm dying, and I just can't handle that anymore. But that's just difficult to deal with, to even think about. Like, I have probably felt this for years at this point, upwards of a year at least. But I've always just tried to push it aside because, like, I would just tell myself, like, this is the one thing I love, like, this is the one thing that is me. Like, when I was younger, I would think, how could you possibly live life without going outside with a skateboard and doing tricks? Like, that was such a fundamental part of my life and my mind that I just couldn't even think about not doing it. It's crazy. But, you know, just over the years I've noticed, like, I don't keep up with pros anymore. I don't keep up, like, I don't even recognize the locals at my park anymore. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's like my mind isn't in it, but I still want it to be. And like, it doesn't help that I'm stressed about a lot of things. I've gone through a lot of things in life that I didn't deserve to go through, you know, like it's things that you shouldn't be thinking about until you're, you know, you're older, like. But tomorrow I leave for my trip to Japan. I'm going there for 3 weeks, exactly on the dot. I'm hoping to make some YouTube videos because the last time I didn't. This time I'm going alone, so, you know, sometimes I have like performance anxiety and I don't want to, you know, disrupt my friend's trips. This is my hair. Speaking of my hair, I just took a shower. I think this is the first video I made with my hair wet. Usually I let it dry so it doesn't look stupid, because when it dries, it kind of shrinks up. It goes perfectly to here, but we're dealing with a nose situation right now. But oh my god, there was a bunch of things I wanted to say, but I just completely forgot. But just dealing with the melancholy of falling out of love, of a hobby that pretty much shaped your entire identity, is something that is unbearably hard to think about, to begin to think about. It's just like something you want to push aside, but you can't. Like, that's just part of being a human. That's part of growth, becoming somebody else, becoming the person that you are. I kind of dealt with it a little bit for a couple years. I fell out of love with Nintendo recording randomly. I'm glad I caught that. But I was saying, fuck, I'm gonna have to edit this video, bro. But I fell in love with Nintendo at an early age. I was playing Nintendo games. I was playing the GameCube. I was playing the 64. I was playing the Wii. You know, I was playing the DS. I was playing the 3DS. I was playing the Game Boy. I was playing the GBA. Any Nintendo console you can imagine, except for the SNES. I played it, and I loved every second of it. But when the Switch came out, I was at a very strange part of my life. I was kind of figuring out who I was. And I was going through a lot of things with my family life, my personal life, and I was kind of depressed. I low-key wanted to kill myself. I low-key tried, but that console holds a very special place in my heart. The early days, at least, you know, launch titles, Bomberman, Puyo Puyo. You know, I didn't play it. Breath of the Wild, 1-2 Switch, you know, those launch games hold a very special place in my heart. But as the console evolved, and as I evolved, I just kind of stopped playing it. Until the OLED came out. Well, actually, until Animal Crossing came out. Obviously, I played Animal Crossing. Obviously, I played Tears of the Kingdom. Obviously, I played Odyssey. All the big games I played, you know, but I didn't play any of the low-key. You know, I didn't play Xenoblade. I didn't play fucking, you know, any of them niche games, right? But I didn't even play Rabbids until recently, bro. Like, but yeah, the OLED came out. Obviously, I bought the OLED. It's a new console. I bought it. I played it. That's when I kind of started getting back into Nintendo. Fell back in love with Nintendo, the company as a whole, you know, and that was such a big part of my childhood that I kind of started to feel like I lost a piece of myself and I had to get it back. And that kind of put pressure on me and on the games that I wanted to play, and inevitably I didn't do the things I wanted to do. I didn't play the games I want to play. I didn't enjoy the console to the fullest because of this extra added like weight on my shoulders. Like, you need to do this because it's you. This is you. This is your identity. If you don't do this, like, you're fake to yourself, like you're not yourself. And that's kind of what I'm starting to feel with skating. Obviously, I got my hands on the Switch 2 launch day, baby. Let's fucking go. I've been playing the shit out of this. I fell back in love with Animal Crossing. I've been playing Odyssey. I finally beat it. I finally beat Darker Side. It wasn't hard. I just tried it maybe 3 times when I got there, and I was like, what is the point of this? But I finally did it. It took me like 10 tries. That shit was light. Anyways, I played Tears of the Kingdom. That game was fucking fire. What am I even talking about anymore, bro? Japan. I'm gonna go to Japan. I'm gonna get my hands on a physical copy of Patapon 1+2. Because the physical copy didn't reach NA, unfortunately. North America. It only released in Europe and Japan. But a Japanese copy, you can use it on an NA console and you can switch the language. So that's what I'm gonna do, hopefully, if I can find a copy. But one last thing I want to talk about. Boom, bam, bow. I don't think I've talked about this much on my YouTube channel. Started a clothing brand, not really clothing brand. It's called Sensual Garments. I want to change that to Sensual Creations because I don't really make garments. I don't cut and sew. I kind of just airbrush. This is cut and sew. I like to embroider. I like to alter. I like to, make shit like this. Just cool shit like gloves, hats. I like to make beanies. I like to make hats. I made this hat. Yes, it's cashmere. Yes, it's embroidered. Yes, you could kind of wear it inside out. But I made a website, sensual.click. Check that shit out. But what this is, ever heard of Labubu's? No, fuck a Labubu, bro. It's a mystery box. It comes in this box. Boom. I haven't really showed this box anywhere besides my Instagram story. It comes in this box. Boom, boom. Tape it. Put the bag in. Pull the bag out. Mystery. Open it up. I'm like, damn, what am I gonna get? There's nothing on the box, bro. It don't tell me the rarities. It don't tell me nothing. I don't know why. It actually does. It says each one is the same rarity. I think it's flipped so you can't see it, but boom. The button is a coin. Take the button out. Open it up. There's a cool embroidered tag. Boom. There's a cool embroidered logo. Boom. This is a rascal. This says rascal. Boom. Open it up. And what will you find? Yes, sir. This is one hand-painted, hand-crafted, resin-casted rascal figurine mystery edition, right? He's got a cool little spine. Boom. Spine motif. I like bones. Boom. I like mischievous people. This is an unpainted one. I painted one entirely green. Damn. I airbrushed it. I don't think I'm gonna do airbrush, bro. I think I'm gonna hand paint. I think I'm gonna airbrush for a 1 coat. I painted it full 1 coat green, and I'm gonna go in with the details. Boom. Teeth white. Face. Nose. Whatever. And clothes, shoes, whatever I decide to add. Maybe he'll have one huge eye like a cyclops. Who knows, bro? They'll all be random mystery. You won't even know what they look like. You won't even know until you open it and you get it. Boom. So you have the bag, you open it, pull your rascal out. You're like, wow, he's fucking awesome. But I wish he had some sort of accessory. I got you covered, bro. Pull this out. You're like, what's this? There's a box shape in here. I can feel it. Boom, pull it out. It's a milk crate. I bought a 3D printer and I 3D printed these. Hand sanded all of them, hand painted, airbrushed all of them. And then you may be asking yourself, what is that? You may be asking me, what is that? What is that in there? I see a little something. Well, what you may have guessed. Yes, sir. This is a little beanie. And yes, that is the rising sun. That is the Japanese flag, because I'm going to Japan in one day, tomorrow morning. And you can just put it straight on him, bro. No clips, no glue, no nothing needed, bro. You just no Velcro, you just put it on him and he wears that shit clean, awesome, cool ass detail. Each hat is different, random. You don't even know what you're gonna get. Each figure's random, and then you're gonna get a sticker or a patch. I haven't decided yet, but they're gonna be random as well. Basically, the whole thing is mystery. You don't know what you're gonna get till you buy it. You're gonna be cheap as fuck. I'm gonna lose so much money, but it's whatever, because I loved making this every step of the way except sanding. Fuck sanding. And when you're done, bro, you can use this bag for whatever you want. You can put your broken buttons in there. You can put probably more coins in there. This is my current coin pouch. You can use this as a coin pouch if you would like. These are my Japanese coins. Boom. Put them in there. You can put your AirPods in here. You can put a lighter in here. You can put your fucking inhaler in here. You can put your eraser in here. Anything, bro. Anything you want, bro. You can even put the fucking cart in here, bro. And then you just close it up. And all your shit is safe. Hand sewed, hand machine embroidered, hand fucking picked fabric, hand fucking made buttons, hand sewed button, 1 yen coin, boom. I love you all. Sensual.click. This video is so stupid. I'm just gonna post this, bro. I'm not editing it. I'm just posting it. I will see y'all later. Hopefully you'll get some vlogs out of me. Hopefully I'm not lazy enough. I'm not too lazy to not make them into shorts and YouTube shorts and Instagram reels and TikToks, and I post them all. Peace out. I love y'all. Be a rascal. Keep being mysterious. Keep fucking shit up. Keep being an artistic and keep making stuff that you love. Peace out. I love y'all. Post a comment down below. Any questions you have for me, I'll answer them to my best capabilities. You can use me as ChatGPT. Think of me as ChatGPT-6. I think that's the most recent one. +1. That's me.